Okay, we can start with your if else then, because after your variables, you have to start with if else. We cannot start with strings. Okay, so let's see. Going to have elif, right? You only have if, and instead of elif, you will have the full thing. That's else if, and finally you will have else, right? So you can start working on it.
All right.
So you can work on
But
this main method only. So you have the main class, right? You can start working on the main method. So first of all, insert the main method here. How do you write the main method? You can add the snippet of main method. Just write main, and the snippet will be added. Then you have the snippet of main. Okay, remove the code part. Yeah, only that part. Keep the spaces. Don't remove the spaces. Keep the spaces. Yeah. And now create one integer variable first. So we are not going to take input, right? We are only going to take a specified variable, right? Like we will enter the marks statically, right? We are not going to have a dynamic input. So just write the name of the variable,
hmm,
integer variable, and have some marks in it, right? Without taking input. No, name comes first. You have to write the name, then the assignment. Next, you can go to the next line and start with the if else ladder, right? So can you just go to the next line? Okay, so how do you
hmm,
start if? So the difference with Python is in your if in Java, you will have to
mhm,
use brackets. In Python, there were no brackets. You had to use what? You had to use the colon at the end, and then tab, right? Then spaces, indentation inside to get inside the if statement. In Java, you will use brackets. Which brackets? The first brackets. So give a space and then give the first bracket. Give the first bracket.
okay.
If give the first and the closing bracket, yeah, automatically takes, right. Okay, inside this one, we will write the condition. So very important, remember the syntax, how you are writing the if statement in Python. Yeah, if marks is not equals, you can give greater than or equals to. If it is greater than or equals to something, let's say 90, then you will print what? Then you will print grade A. So greater than equals to, give one equals to, greater than or equals to.
Hmm,
It means
hmm.
what? If the marks is equal to this number or more than this number. Give one equal symbol after that greater than sign.
Wait a second, I just change it and give one symbol after that greater than sign.
Okay, good. Yeah, this is correct. So you are starting with 9, right? This will be what? This will be grade A. So you have given the condition, right? Now in Java, there you have a new thing, new kind of syntax. You know the brackets. That is the second brackets. The curly brackets you have. You have to give those after every if statement. So yeah, do one thing. Give both of the brackets first, and then go inside the bracket and press enter. All right. So you will have the same space like thing as you had in Python, right? It means you are inside the if statement. The only difference here is a lot of brackets. So that is why Python was invented. You may wonder that if we had so many languages like Java or C, C++, why was Python developed? So Python was developed only for this issue. Those semicolons, brackets, these kind of things are not there in Python. You have them, but very less, right? So to avoid these kind of issues, we have that Python, right? What will you print here, Rishabh?
Hmm.
If your marks are more than 90, then you will print what? You will print grade A, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, you can write your grade is A. You can write it like that, not marks. You already know the marks, right? So you can just write your grade is A.
Hmm.
Yeah, you missed the grade. You have to give the grade at the inside the bracket, inside the quotes. No comma, Rishabh. Here we have plus. This is Java, not Python. You have to use plus symbol, right? When you want to add something, let's say a variable at the end, you have to use plus symbol, okay? And give the grade inside the double quotes. This will print your grade is marks, right? So you can print your grade is this, right? For these many marks, something like that. All right, you're writing you got an A. Okay. So then you can change that your grade is 2 marks, right? That's not your grade, right? You can change that to marks. The first word. You have written your grade, right? You can change that to marks. Since you're writing grade at the last, this will be marks. Your marks are, you can give your marks are. And you will have to add one more plus after the marks. There is the marks variable, right? You have to add one more plus there. In Python, you will have one more comma. You will have one more plus. All right. Now do the same for other marks. So for every statement, you will write else if after this. Only one if statement, and after this, else if. Okay. You have missed one closing bracket for the class, I think.
For the class?
No, that is a class, right? You have given brackets after main. There should not be any brackets. That's the class name. If you go and check the previous syntax, there is no brackets after main. There is bracket after function names, right? Method names. There is no bracket after class names. Yeah, it's fine now. Okay. Now, can you do it for the other gradings, like for 75, for 50?
Yeah, that'd be easy.
Yes, that's easy. If you learn one language, all the other languages will become easy. That's the good thing in developing. You know, in software development, if you learn one language very well, if you learn the logic, and you can learn any other language later on. And it does not depend on which language is easy or which is difficult. Any language is fine. Yeah, give the brackets. Very good. I think you have. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See, you have written this if. Do one thing. Do Control Z. Control Z. Do a Control Z. Before you copy and pasted this, do a Control Z before that. Yeah, do a Control Z and see. Your if bracket is ending after this line, right? So your next if statement will start after that bracket, right? Not inside this if bracket. Yeah, this bracket. You can press one enter. After that bracket, press one enter. All right. Now start the other if. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna give the brackets. So this is how you separate two if statements. Okay. You cannot add one inside the other if statement. All right. No, that will be same. You can just change the number, right? That thing will be same. It will still be greater than equals, not less. You can just change the number, the grade. What is the grade? 75. Yeah. Any grade that will give you B, not A. Yeah. Print it. Print the grade here. Okay. And change the grade to B. Okay. Do the same. Now the thing is, here you have to add else if, right? Not only if. Why else if? Because wait. Do one thing. Run it first, then add the else. Run it first. Run it and then add the else. You will tell me what's the issue here. Okay. No, keep it more than 90. Keep it more than 90. Not an issue. Keep it more than 90.
Just keep it 78.
No, wait, there is a thing. Keep it more than 90. You will understand. Okay, fine. If you get 78, it works fine, right? You will get grade B. Now keep it more than 90. Yeah, keep it 100. You will tell me. You will now tell me. Run it and then tell me what's the issue here.
We'll get both.
Yes, we will get both of them. That is why else if is important. If you don't do else, then you will get all the grades. You will get a for more than 75, for more than 50. So that's the issue we have. And that to avoid that issue, we will use else on every if statement after the first one. All right. Okay, that's not else. That's is a spelling mistake. All right, now do it the same for grade C and one more grade.
Right. I'll copy this. So
Yes, copy the whole thing. Copy the whole. Do one thing. Let me tell you how to copy the exact thing. Start from that else and go to the bracket. Go to that ending bracket. Where is the ending bracket? In Java, you have to include brackets also, right? So that's how it is different from Python. Include the ending bracket. And
I
ending
did.
bracket, not that is the starting bracket, ending bracket. Yes, that one.
Oh,
Start from else, include the ending bracket, and then copy. Yes, this much. Copy this and then paste it after the final bracket. Yes, paste it. Okay, this is how you do copy paste here. Okay, include the brackets
okay.
also. You get A, C. It shouldn't it be A, not and, or B also. You get A, C. You get A, B, or A. It may be and, but other than that, shouldn't it be A only? You got a B. You got
Um,
a C. Yes.
I copied the first one, so
Yes. All right. Now change the marks at the top. See if it is working. Give something in between 50 and 75. And yes, for the last one, you don't have to specify any condition. You can specify it should be more than zero, right? It should be more than equals to zero, but less than 50. Then you will get grade D or F maybe, because you cannot have negative marks, so it can be more than zero, right? Okay, you're giving 25 for grade D. Okay, fine. For the last one, you don't have to give any condition. You can only write else and then that one. If you want to have anything other than zero, you can just give more than equals to zero. Yes, that so that you don't have negative numbers, and you can give the grade as F that the student has failed.
hmm.
Yeah, change that and to A.
Shift equals.
Okay, you're adding plus and minus. All right, good. Okay, now you can run it and test it. Try to give marks every time a different mark. So, what do you think will happen if someone presses, if someone gives a negative input? Let's say someone gives a negative 5 in that number or in that marks variable. What will happen in that case? You do first complete this one and then give a negative number in there. Let's see what happens.
All right, but first I have to put something.
Yeah, yeah, put what? Okay, let's see your message. Yes, saying, right? All right. That's enough. That's enough. You don't have to write anything else. Now change the marks, the variable one by one. See if all of them are working. See, in the Python, you would already have learned about input, right? Here, taking input is a
Hmm.
very complex activity, right? A very advanced activity. That's why we will work on these examples without taking any input, right? We will work on
Okay,
these without taking any input for a long time, maybe for 3, 4 more classes. Then I will teach you how to have input. You will have to import something. You remember import statement from
yeah.
Python? You'll have to import that something in Java.
Just that I didn't learn anything about it and I didn't use it.
Yes, that's why you didn't learn it. First, learn it in Java, and then you can learn it in Python as well. Okay. Wait for 3 or 4 more classes. Okay. Once you're done with the
Okay.
for loop thing in Java, if else and for loop, then I will tell you about that. Okay. That will be very interesting. I can guarantee you. You will like that very much. Taking the input. All right. Change the marks one by one.
All right. Let's start with
So
100.
for now you will get the first one.
All right, let's go with.
Don't give any negative number. Stay with positives, and then uh, finally give one negative and see what you're getting. Okay, 76. Let's see. Okay, so you're getting B plus. Okay. Next, something more than 50 and less than 75. 52. Good.
Because I changed that to 51, so you get to
Uh,
pass.
yes, good. That's not an issue. You can keep any number. Okay, more than 25, less than 51. 26.
Oh, is there a. What happens if I press F9?
Uh, you stop sharing. You should, yeah, stop sharing if you are There, you have stopped sharing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Wait.
see which number you have. 26. Okay, let's see. Okay, give the last one. Give 10 maybe. I don't think anyone can get a less than 10. Zero. Okay, you are taking zero. So you have got zero. So that's the last one. What about negative? If someone enters negative number, what will happen in that case? Let's say negative 5. So what will happen there?
That's good enough.
Okay, yeah, 999, your favorite number is fine. But what will happen? We are not getting any output. So what more do we need to add in our program so that we get an
No,
output?
we're getting an output. Two blank lines.
Okay, yeah, but two blank lines is not an output, right? Output means you will have something written on the screen, right? That's called output. Two blank lines is just empty console, right? That's not nothing out. That's not output exactly. Okay, so you have to add something after that last else if. Let's see, what do you add at the finish at the bottom of the ladder? What do you add? The last conditional statement. What is that? Yeah,
Else.
only else. Correct. Anything other than these conditions is invalid. Marks greater than 100. You have not tried that. Marks less than 0. Those will be invalid, right? Yes, very good. You have to use the brackets here also. Okay. So what is the print statement? You can write those are invalid numbers.
Right.
Yeah, you can just write invalid, illegal, something like that. Yes. Okay. Try for both of them. That is more than 100 and less than 0. Okay.
Wait, I'm not done yet with these invalid marks. One last touch.
Okay.
That's good enough.
Yeah, that's good. We actually used
Yeah,
to
we're not
have
doing
that.
more than.
No, you can put that. We
Yeah.
actually used to have that in our questions.
What? Even
We
you did
actually
it?
Yes, we when we did it for the first time, we also put exclamation marks. So that's actually a good direction you're heading towards. But not so
This
many,
many?
right? That I can tell you. Yeah, not so many. Only 3 or 2. Not so many. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then give any marks. Yeah. So you have that 99999 which is invalid, and try for more
We
than
get
100.
we get
So more
invalid
than 100 is also
marks.
invalid, right? Yeah.
We get
And
invalid
more than
marks plus two blank lines.
blank lines you are getting because of that ln thing. See, in the print statement you have included ln in the last one. So we don't include ln, then you will get a one less blank line. When you run it now, you will see a one less blank line. You are just adding one new line with that ln, right? That's not needed. You can have what's just print. Yes, that blank line that you are seeing after invalid marks, that is from the console. All right. Like there is that
Oh,
program finished with exit code and press enter to exit console. To separate those two lines, there is one extra blank line. Other than that, your program will not have any blank line. Okay. Good.
okay.
All right.
Yep.
So you can try with more than 100 also. You can enter more than 100 and see for yourself, okay, that it's working.
Mm.
Yeah, in that marks thing,
Wait a
you can, yeah,
wait
what?
a second. I have an idea. Yeah, I'll do that later after we see what happens if I enter more than 100. There.
Okay, okay, just negative the negative one. All right. So what happened? Your marks are 999. It did not give you invalid marks.
Mm.
Yes, you have to add. You can do one thing. Instead of having another else if, you can have that check in the first if itself, right? That if the marks is less than 100, then only you will print grade A. That's the first if you have more than equals 90 and less than equals to 100. You can have that check there also. Okay. So do one thing. Let me give you another example here. You can have OR category here, right? OR category. That means if it is less than 0 or it is more than 100. Can you do that in the same example? That same else if statement. That is when the
Mm.
marks you are checking less than 0. You can do it in the same one. Go there inside the if condition, go inside the brackets. Let me tell you how to have that in the same one.
Hmm.
Okay, if you want to keep it separate, it's fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, your logic is in a flow now. You can understand things very quickly. Very good. You don't have to do that thing. Just give three stars is fine. Three plus sign is fine. You don't have to give so many. So how is a student supposed to get more than 100? You're saying that he or she will get A plus, but how is he or she going to get more than 100? That's not possible, right?
But some exams.
What?
But some exams.
There are no exams where you get more than the full marks, right? So if the full marks are 100, you cannot get it like that. Okay,
What
so
happened?
there are a
Oh,
few issues. Let's see what happened. Oh, I think you have included this inside some other block,
what?
inside some other else if block. Yeah, bring the console down. Bring the console down. You have probably included. Yeah, see, you have probably included this one, the last one. See, there's one extra bracket there. Last part one. Before the last one, see, there's one extra closing bracket. Yeah, before that
This one?
one, there's one extra. Before that one, there's one extra closing bracket.
Oh,
Yes, that. I don't think that's needed there. Now try it. Okay. Nine
what?
nine nine. You got A plus. Yeah, you're getting the last one, right? A
Wait
plus.
a second.
No, you're not getting that one, right? You're getting the first one. You're getting the first one. You still did not get more than 100. So what's the issue here? You have put that else if in the last one. So that's why I'm telling you. In the first if statement, when Java checks 999, is it more than 90? The answer is yes, right? So the other else if statements will not be executed, right? The first if statement, go to the first if statement. Java checks is 999 more than 90. The answer is yes. So the other else if will not work. What can you do? You have to edit the first one, Rishabh. Otherwise, you will get these thing again.
All right.
The first if statement, you have to edit that one. Here you have to put
Okay.
less than equals 100.
All right.
All right, this one will be invalid then.
Yeah.
This one will be invalid, and the else one, there put a bracket after that else, a starting bracket. Only a starting bracket. No, not this one, not this one. The curly brackets. Only the starting. Yes. Remove the first bracket from there, and here only the starting. Only the starting. There is ending bracket is already there.
What?
The ending, the
Do you
closing
see?
bracket, it's already there. Yeah, it is after the print statement. All right.
All right.
So this was
Wait.
invalid. What you have to do, go to the first if statement and then add that condition there. That mark should be less than 100.
Hello.
Yeah. Go to the first if statement now. This is fine. Yeah, first one.
Here.
Give a blank space after that 90 inside the first bracket. And where's the operator? Press shift 7 twice.
Shift.
Shift 7
Okay.
twice.
You just made.
Yeah.
Oh, you made me get two ends.
This means when you are having this
And
sign, which is the ampersand sign twice, this is called the ampersand sign, right? This is the short form of and. When you are having this
hello.
twice, this is a keyword, right? This is an operator. It means and. Here you had and in Python, A and D. You had that or and.
What?
This is the same. You
Yeah.
had and or in Python, right? You wrote A and D O R. This is the equivalent of and in Python. All right. So
All
give
right.
wait. You are learning again. You have to give one more
Okay.
condition after this and, right? What is the condition? If the marks is less than or equals to 100, that's when the other condition, that's the invalid condition, will work, right?
What do
Yeah,
I have
give
to
a
give
space.
again?
Give a
No,
space
no,
first,
you
right?
tell me.
Yeah, right first,
Right.
marks less than equals to
Yeah.
100. Not first, not first. You're just writing what I'm telling you. Think logically. If your marks is more than 90 and less than 100, the marks variable, I'm talking about the marks variable. If that marks variable is also less than equals to 100, it means what? Only those numbers that are more than 90 and less than 100. 90, 91, 92, 93, up to 100. Only then you will get that A plus. If it is more than 100, 999, then this if condition will not work because 999 is not less than equals to 100. Yeah, in that
But
case,
what
that
about
else if
this
part
one?
will work. That one
No,
is for
no,
negative.
the F minus.
Yeah, that is for negative numbers. If the number is negative, then you will get F minus minus. So try it once, run it once now. See if you're getting. Why would we need one more and?
Mm.
Why do we need one more and? What are you checking here? Rishabh, that's already there, right? If the marks is
Huh?
more than 90, it will definitely be more than 0. So that's kind of repeated, right? You don't need that check again. If it is going to be more than 90, it's definitely more than 0. Correct? You can keep up to 100 only. Keep the bracket. If your marks are more than 90, it means what? It is already more than 0, right? So you don't need to check it again. Give the ending bracket for the if. The first bracket, yes. Now run it. Let's see what you are getting. Run it once.
All right.
So you will get what? Okay, see what happened now. Your marks are 999 or you get a B plus. What about the next one? That else if marks is greater than equals 75. So what your Java sees, you're checking for the negative. Okay, check for the negative, you get F minus minus. That's fine. What about more than 100? That's the issue here, right? If the marks is more than 100, that's let's say 999. So the first if statement checks, is it more than 90? Yes. And is it less than 100? No. 999 is not less than 100. So the first if statement fails, you go to the else if. That's for the B plus grade. There, the Java checks again. Is the marks more than 75? Is 999 more than 75, Rishabh?
Yes.
So you will get that B plus. And that's exactly what's happening with 999. You're getting that 75 B plus category. You're understanding what's happening? As soon
Yes.
as you give anything more than 100, all your cases start failing. Right, Rishabh?
All right.
So what can you do? Let me give you what a developer will do here. Instead of adding this thing to every else if statement, do one thing. Remove this from here. Remove that and
Okay.
also. Yeah, remove this marks and the and also. Add one else here. That else if add one else here. Add one
One
else in
else
the
over.
beginning. No, in the if you have if right before the if. Add one else. Yeah, add one else. What we are doing is a good software practice. No, not a separate else, not a separate. I'm talking about adding else to this if only. You have the more than 90 if condition, add a else word to it. Only the word. Else if, then marks greater than equals 90. Only else add the word. Not here, not here, before if. Not here, Rishabh, before if. I'm talking else if. Yes, now you're getting it. Else if marks is more than equals 90, then you will have the A plus. So what we are doing, instead of adding that less than 100 every time, for B plus, for C grade, we will add one if statement at the very beginning. Can you add a if statement before this? Just after the int marks, can you add one if statement? Yes. What will we check here? Let's see if you are understanding. What will we check here in the new if statement?
Hmm.
Yes, write it down. Let's see what will we check. Let's see what you are thinking. What we will check here, instead of adding marks less than 100 every time, we are creating a separate if for that particular thing. If the marks is more than 100, can you write it more than 100? If the marks is more than 100, Not equals. Equals is fine. Anyone can get 100. Not equals. Only more. Yes. In that case, you will print you are getting more than 100. So that will be a plus plus or something like that. Give the brackets. Give the curly brackets. Yes. Get inside. Print the statement that you are getting a plus plus or something. So why did we do this, Rishabh? Instead of adding marks less than 100 to every statement, why did we add this at the top?
I'm actually not sure.
Okay. The thing is, if you put this at the top, Java will read this first. Correct? Java will see 999. Is it more than 100? Straight up A++. Other else if part will not work. Got it? That's why
Yep.
instead of adding a separate AND statement to every other else if, we created a new if statement. All right? That is how good
Yep.
developers think. Okay. That is a good practice. What are you checking? Else marks what? Oh, less than 0. Good. That's a good thing. You will print what? Invalid. In this case, you will print invalid. And there is one invalid in the bottom, so you can just remove it. Not only print snippet. Yeah, in the bottom invalid and the greater than 100, less than 100, you can remove all of these. We don't need it. Yeah, we can remove all of these. Not needed. Yeah, from that else bracket to the else if. Yeah, we can remove these. We are having all of these in a single statement, right? That
Okay.
is, this is called a boundary condition. When you learn more about programming languages, this thing will be called a boundary condition, right? That if there are cases when you need invalid thing, you will check that first, not at the end. All right. If you
Alright.
are not
But
that, then every other case will need to be checked, right? Will need to be edited. Instead of doing
but
that, we are adding the yeah. Say
I checked that in Python
yes. In Python, you did it, but this is
at the
Java,
end.
right? Yeah. In the end, it will work. Okay. Do one thing. Do the same in Python also, and see that if it works. That more than 100 thing. Go to Python. You already have that open, right? We will see that also, so that your Python will also get a revision. First complete this. First complete this. Then you'll go to Python.
Oh,
First go to Java. Complete this one. Run it. See if you're getting the correct one. So
let's
right now
start.
you should get invalid, right? You're not
No,
getting
I'm
anything.
getting I'm
Yeah.
getting
So
2,000.
the thing is, you have written and, right? Is there any number which is more than 100 and less than 0? Can
There's
there be any
been
number?
no.
Yeah, it should be or. So how do we write or here? So there's a symbol for or also. Like you had a symbol for and, there's a symbol for or also. You have the curly brackets, right? The keys. Look at the keys in your keyboard. You have the curly brackets. There is one key
Hmm?
after that ending curly bracket. The backslash key. Yes. This is the one you will use for or twice. Not
How
two, not
many?
so many. Twice. Not so many. This is your or symbol. So you know the and ampersand twice, shift 7, and this is the symbol for or. Okay. See, we are learning, we are doing one question and we are learning so many things, right? So that's the use of programming languages. You will learn so many things in just one question. All right, run it.
Isn't
Let's see now.
isn't this the Roman numeral for 2?
No, that's not the Roman numeral. That's actually represented by capital I. You will learn that later, right? If you write capital I twice, that's Roman 2. Okay. Okay, run it now.
Capital
Yeah, capital I.
capitalized like this? There are
Yes,
two
twice.
capitalized actually.
Yes. Run it. You will get invalid now.
Okay.
Okay. So did you understand what happened? We just had the checking at the beginning for any number. Every time you will now get invalid marks because the other checking will not happen. Now give a valid one. Yeah. Now you should get grade A. Yes, you got grade A. Correct. So this is working correctly now. All right, Rishabh. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
You are already taking a screenshot. Good.
I
Okay.
need
I
to
was
do it
going to tell
multiple.
you
I need to
that.
do
Okay.
it multiple.
Go to Python now.
Um.
You can. Yeah. You can check this later. That will work fine. You will get grade B and all. It will work fine. There will be no issue. Yeah. Pick up the console. The console is hidden. Pick it up. Pick up the console once. It's hidden.
No, I'm taking screenshots like this. Then I'll take the console.
That you don't have to take screenshot. That you can understand. You can take one screenshot. That enough. You don't have to give a screenshot for every marks. You don't have to do that. You will understand it. That I can tell. If you look at the program, you will understand it. You don't have to take so many screenshots. Okay. Yeah. So you are getting 100. It's fine. Okay, that's enough. You don't have to take any more screenshots. Okay. You can check it, run it for other marks, but you don't need to take screenshots. Okay. You one is fine. After this, go to Python once quickly, and we'll see what was the case there. Okay, negative 100. So that's invalid. Okay, got it? Yeah, this issue will not be there in further classes. Once you learn about this if and for, you will go to Eclipse, okay, and there you will not have these screenshot issues. Files will be saved there, okay. Go to Python once.
Um,
Yeah, you can take the screenshots later. Go to Python once. Press on insert. You have pressed on insert. Press on insert again. Go to Python once. You can take the screenshots later, right? Just let's
alright.
let's check that once. Yeah. Go to this. Yeah, there it is, right? You had that. Go back. Go back to whatever you were there. You already had that on the screen. Go back. Go back. Yeah. Okay. A little bit more. Yeah. Here. See this one. Write a program in Python where you take marks if it is more than 90. See, don't we have the condition in the beginning? Marks less than 0 or marks more than 100. We have that, right?
Yeah.
So we have already done it. So you don't remember it. We already checked it before the other if statements. See the first one, marks less than 0 or marks more than 100. You will print invalid marks, correct? We did the
Yeah.
same thing in Java now, right? So revise these. Okay, these are very important examples, okay? Any programming language you learn, anything you learn from the basics, these examples are always going to be there, okay? So that's why I was telling you to like go through these, the description. That is just for your revision, right? Um, you should not edit this one. Oh, you have made a copy, right? Okay, what are you doing with this? Oh, you're removing that one and checking. Okay, let's see. Okay, very good. And what's the if condition here?
Wait.
Yeah, what's the condition? It is if it is more than something, right? More than 90, something like that.
Wait a second. I need to just. That's for the invalid box, so.
Oh, the else part. Okay, yes, that's what the invalid marks for is correct. So you will have else there.
And not here.
Yeah, that will be elif then. Elif marks greater than 50. Marks greater than 50. Yeah, quickly copy it, paste it. Okay, very good. And this else one, give a column after else, and remove the spaces. Remove the spaces before else, and also before the print. Yeah, remove the space, or it's fine. You don't have to remove it. It's fine. Yeah, it's good. And if yeah, this will be what. Yeah, you can just remove it altogether. Yeah, correct. And
Ah,
no, do one thing. Not one thing. Do one thing. Just add if marks more than equals to 90. Do just that one. We don't need to add another if or anything. If it is more than 90, you have that right. You don't have to do this one. If you put that if in the first example in the first if statement, then it will work correctly. Then you don't have to go to that you failed thing, right? It will be the same thing. There's no difference here. There's no difference with this and that one. The only difference will happen if you don't put that first check and give just if marks is more than 90. Then you will see the issue. This is the same thing. There's no issue with this one. Yeah, you already have that, Rishabh. The example that we had done is the same one. You already have this. See the previous one.
I just go there.
Yeah, see, this is the same one. You are printing invalid marks here and here also.